Hi guys, and welcome to another batch of your replays, and today I thought we'd feature the Hellcat, or rather, an ode to the Hellcat, because both replays today are from a time before the Hellcat got nerfed in 9.4. So this is the Hellcat at its absolute best, before a reverse speed nerf, before a ground resistance nerf, before an aim time and reload nerf, before an aim time while moving your turret or moving the tracks nerf. This is the Hellcat at its best. Now, I still think the tank is okay in 9.5, but I don't enjoy playing it as much as I used to. It's definitely not as overpowered as it used to be, and this is, as I say, both replays are from when it was considered maybe overpowered. We are kicking off with Jack 1011 Edwards, and he is here on Hidden Village. It's a 54%er. And you can see Jack loves his Hellcat, or at least he did back then. I don't know if Jack plays it as much anymore, but he's got the Union Jack on it. Don't know whether that's sacrilege being an American tank, but he also has 3 marks of excellence. So, obviously a tank he loved. Now, I'm just wondering, maybe you could tell me, Jack, if you still play this tank as much as you used to after it got its nerfs. So it is a tier 6 and a tier 7 game. This is actually a really nice matchup for the Hellcat. It's got the standard American mid-tier gun, the 90mm, 160mm of penetration, 240 alpha damage, and as you can see, Jack's reload is 7.17 seconds. Now Jack is moving into a position that I used to use when I used to get this map in my E25. Haven't used it in quite a while. In fact, I don't even know if this position is still valid anymore. And Jack's just going to work. Now, I don't know if Jack has 6th sense, but he's just done his first damage. Unlucky to miss the IS. Shot flies over the engine deck.
Enemy armor is damaged.
So Jack is just going to work here. So it's a pretty nice team split, actually, looking at the minimap. All his heavies have gone north, or south, I should say, looking at it from this perspective. His mediums and lights have gone to the island. There's a scout scouting in the middle, so perfect team distribution. So Jack is being patient. Oh, and it pays off. Really unfortunate to bounce on a Chinu. Wow, that guy has no idea how lucky he was.
Enemy is hit.
But Jack's reload is quick enough, he gets another shot in. So he's just going to work here. Plenty of backup behind him, so he can just focus on the tanks in the middle. And a beautiful blind shot on an SU-100 M1 in the distance. Unfortunately, it looks as if his team are losing the island. There's just a T-21 over there now. So as long as the T-21 can keep spotting, Jack can keep shooting. And he does have 6th sense, wow. So Jack did 1,000 damage before being spotted for the first time. But thankfully, no enemy RT in play, so Jack can afford to hang around here. And he's still focused on the island. And again, that shot looked as if it may have gone a little bit high. So Jack needs to help the T-21. He's actually telling the T-21 to fall back. Which is probably a good idea. A T-21 can hope to hold out against an IS, an SU-100 M1, and a Chinu, although the Chinu is on low health. So really, what Jack wants the T-21 to do is spot the enemy tanks that are coming from the island. He doesn't want the T-21 to actually run away. A rush shot on the Chinu. Really unfortunate. I think he was clicking on the mini-map, and as a result it caused him to miss the shot. Doesn't reload in time to get another shot in, and the T-21 takes out the Chinu. So it's looking quite comfortable. The score is 7-5. Nope, 7-6. Still 50-50. And his team are advancing. I really don't know where the Jagdpanther and the AT-2 are going, considering there's still an IS and an SU on the island. But those guys have decided to advance through the middle. Jack is probably playing around with the idea of, nope, now the T-21's going with them as well. So they're ignoring the fact that the enemy team have won one flank. I suppose the score is 8-6. And the 3 tanks that advance through the middle take out the enemy T-37. So Jack's relying on his binocs and his camo net. He's pretty much the only one defending spawn at the moment. And there's his binocs kicking in, so he's just spotted the IS on low health. And an easy kill for the Hellcat. So that just leaves the SU-100M1, while the enemy team in the south are getting flanked. And the M1 has advanced. Unfortunately, he's behind a rock. He is a one-hit kill if Jack rolls high. And with the score at 10-6, Jack decides to advance. Now, I do have to put in a disclaimer here. Jack sent in this replay a long time ago, and I did watch this replay a long time ago. Haven't watched it before recording, but I did watch this replay a couple of months ago, so I do actually know what's going to happen, unlike a lot of replays that are submitted. So he has got a shot on the side of the SU, and unfortunately for once the gun lets him down. The shot goes high, it gives the SU-100M1 a chance to turn around, and there's damage that Jack has received that really, if he'd been a little bit luckier, he wouldn't have taken that shot. But the enemy team have now pulled it back. Somehow the ally, AT-2, has managed to drown himself. The Jagdpanther's on low health, and the enemy team have just come back and they've taken out a bunch of heavies in the north. There's 3 heavy tanks in the north of the map dead. So it's gone from a very comfortable position to the score being 11-12. Still a 50-50 game, but the enemy team are now winning for the first time. It is now 2 versus 4, and the enemy, or the friendly Jagdpanther, is a one-hit kill. In fact, looking at the enemy tanks, yeah, it's possible that Jack is a one-hit kill as well, depending on what tank shoots him. So, yep, as you can see in chat, couple of complaints. This game was looking very comfortable, and all of a sudden Jack finds himself pretty much alone. And it looks as if the Black Prince is on a lot of health. And Jack's not in a position to help the Jagdpanther, unfortunately. Now Jack is switching to premium ammo for the first time. And in a 1 versus 4 situation, I don't blame him. So not having seen the Tiger P, KV-1 or IS in some time, Jack's deciding to advance to cover cap. He's going to be playing defensively pretty much for the rest of this game. And the SU-100M1 in chat is saying that he wasn't expecting to win. Well, the game isn't over yet. So it looks as if Jack's going to be using the bush cover. Pops forward, needs to let his binocs kick in. He can't see the entire cap circle, but he's hoping to see someone, and he does. Spots a KV-1. Takes him out with one shot. Now the IS and KV-1 have terrible view range, so they didn't spot him. They're right at the edge of Jack's view range. Jack's looking for shots, hits the corpse of the KV-1. And the IS has no idea where the Hellcat is. He thinks the Hellcat is in front of him. Now he knows where the Hellcat is. So Jack gets one shot in.
Critical hit.
Oh, critical hit, no damage. Unfortunate. Could have done with a good hit on the IS there. So, really the question is, where is the Tiger P? Where is the Black Prince? We know that there is only the IS capping, and he's just driven out of the cap circle. But Jack does have his binocs activated, so that we know the IS isn't coming towards him. And you can see that Jack's starting to get itchy feet. He's starting to wonder where the Tiger P and Black Prince are. So he's wondering, are they going to flank him? Enemy team aren't putting pressure on the cap at the moment, so Jack's taking this opportunity to relocate just in case the enemy team are flanking him. And then the cap starts again. But okay, Black Prince has been spotted. And Jack's camo net activates. And a beautiful track shot in on the Black Prince. It doesn't look as if the Black Prince either has the gun depression. Nope. Jack's sixth sense didn't go off. And still one tank capping. I might have switched to HE to blow away the cover behind the or in front of the Black Prince, but Jack decides that he's going to go back and try and reset cap again, even though the Black Prince is to his right. Letting his binocs kick in, and it's going to be very difficult to see through the trees. So this is where it starts to get dangerous. Moving forward, now he can see the cap. 35 seconds left. Let his binocs kick in, and he can't spot any enemy tanks. Oh, Tiger P.
Enemy is hit.
So a nice reset back to 0. Very, very good reset on the cap. But if it's the Tiger P that's capping, where's the IS?
Armor is hit.
And again, the Tiger P can't spot him. Goes for a blind shot. And again, that shot, unfortunately, goes a little bit low.
Penetration.
Another nice reset. So the Tiger P's advancing to try and spot him. And now it's a question of where has the Black Prince gone and where is the IS? So there's a minute of this game left. I think Jack's going to hunt the Black Prince. But there's no sign of him. So, a minute left of this game. Jack's changing the angle of attack. And the downside to binocs is they only work when you're stationary. So he spotted the Black Prince. The Black Prince indeed did go hunting. But Jack... Oh, I was going to say Jack hasn't been spotted. He has.
Track hit. Enemy
So
armor is hit.
Jack rushes a shot in. Still one tank capping. 20 seconds to go.
Bailout.
And yeah. You can't win them all. So, another heartbreak game, but a very, very good effort by Jack 1011 Edwards to try and win it when it was 1 versus 5. He picked up an ace tanker for that game on a defeat. He also picked up defender and high caliber. He finished top on XP with 12 59. More XP than anyone on the winning team. 3,630 damage done. Just 2 kills, but still a very, very good effort. And 23 shots fired. His gun did let him down a little bit. He only managed 18 hits, 17 penetrations. Huge amount of damage. 9 damaged, 2 destroyed, 56 assistance damage, but he did 166 base defense points. He did end up having to fire premium at the end because it was a 1 versus 4 situation, but he still made a little bit of a profit, if you can call that profit. 1366. 1888 XP, not the first game of the day, but premium account earning almost 2,000 XP. So even though it was a defeat, it was still a very, very good effort by Jack 1011 Edwards, and that was an example of what the Hellcat can do at its strength. The tank is a little bit less maneuverable now, the aim time is a little bit worse, and as I say, the reverse speed is the thing that hurts me the most when I play it. But Hellcat was definitely an amazing tank in its day. So we can't finish an ode to the Hellcat on a defeat, so let's go out with a win, this time with AustnW on Sand River. It's a tier 6 game, so really nice matchup for the Hellcat. This is the sort of situation where the Hellcat was just downright overpowered, but it's not just, this game isn't just about the Hellcat being overpowered. I mean, I'm looking at the enemy tanks and friendly tanks. I'm seeing KV-1Ss, and this is a time when the KV-1S was at its strongest as well, prior to it being nerfed. And I'm also seeing FV-304s, so that's the FV-304 at its strongest before it got nerfed. So lots of pre-nerf tanks in this game, but as per usual, we're going to focus on the Hellcat and AustnW. And like Jack 1011 Edwards in the first replay, AustnW is using a camo net and binocs on his Hellcat. Unlike the first replay, I haven't seen this one, I've just looked at the end results. So yeah, okay, lots of tanks going to be going down the 1-2 lines. AustnW moves up, gets a beautiful shot on the PZ-38NA. No idea whether or not he has Sixth Sense. Judging by his reaction and trying to stay RT safe, he may not have Sixth Sense. I have to say, I haven't used this position in a TD ever, I don't think. I'm usually a lot more aggressive, but maybe Austin is going to be playing a little bit more passively due to the fact not very many friendly tanks have actually gone down the A line. So he's trying to get shots into the middle. He does have a shot, had a hint of a shot.
Penetration.
Oh, still manages to get one in on the M4. So you can see that AustnW, because he's using
Enemy armor
gasoline,
destroyed.
I believe his reload's quicker than Jack 1011 Edwards was. But there's his first kill, a kill on a PZ-34. So he's playing very patiently. Oh, PZ-4H in the open.
Critical hit.
Critical hit, tracks for no damage. That was really unfortunate. He does get another shot in. So the score is 3-5 as team are actually losing. Scratch that, it's 4-5. Now, because they've lost the north, again, Austin is in a tank that isn't very well armored. He's going to be going back, he's going to be defending. There's no one back here except RT. So we know there are 3 enemy tanks moving in. So he's going to move back. Again, nice map awareness. He's going to do some defending. And it looks as if the Nashorn on his team is actually coming back to defend as well.
Enemy armor
So
is
his decision was a good one. Gives him a side shot on the KV-1S, and a Cromwell has just shot him.
Enemy is hit.
Oh, he was very lucky to bounce a shot from the Cromwell, but this Cromwell hadn't been spotted up to that point. And there you go.
Destroyed.
If this was 9.5, AustnW would be dead, because the traverse speed and the terrain resistance on the tank were slightly nerfed. He wouldn't have been able to get his gun around, but now it looks as if RT is taking an interest in AustnW, and because RT is an FV304, that means RT must be very, very close. But Austin picked up a second kill there. He's on 1600 damage. He knows there's a VK, PC4H, and KV-1S north. And RT must be pretty close as well, because FV304 doesn't have a great shell trajectory range, but he does spot a PC4 or a Jagdpanzer 4. I've been recording a lot of videos today. Oh, PC4H is firing HE.
Gotcha.
So Austin takes his time. That was a Jagdpanzer 4 from somewhere. Austin takes out a PZ-38 NA. He's down to 162 health. Lots of dangerous tanks left on the enemy team. Thankfully the KV-1S is a one-hit kill. And I told you RT was somewhere around. Someone, I don't know if that was Austin, but someone has spotted the enemy FV304. And I think Austin's being careful here. He does have a one-hit kill on the KV-1S, but he's waiting to drop off the radar, waiting for someone to kill enemy RT. Moves forward, spots the KV-1S. And that was nice play. Because he dropped off radar, the KV-1S thought he was coming from the one line. KV-1S had turned his gun. Austin pokes, takes the shot. That's kill number 4. 2k damage. And that looks like the rear of the Jagdpanzer. So, this is the Hellcat at its absolute best. When it was fast, when it was maneuverable, Austin was able to snipe in the beginning. He was able to move back, relocate, defend, and you can see the speed now. He's relocating again, 67 kilometers an hour. Now, while it can still do this speed, because of ground resistance changes, it takes it a lot longer to accelerate. But he does spot a VK and gets the kill before the VK can move into cover. So that's kill number 5. Just one enemy tank left. AustnW is on a Top Gun, and the Covenanter has been spotted below him. Comes around the corner, aims carefully, and takes him out for his Top Gun. So there we go. That was the Hellcat at its absolute best. And thank you very much, AustnW, for sending that one in. So again, an ace tanker game, and AustnW also picked up Sniper, Top Gun, and High Caliber. When the original Hellcat was in a Tier 6 game, it was a monster. 1237 XP, 2700 damage, and 6 kills. He fired 14, he hit 14, and he penned 14. Really, really nice performance from the gun. Spotted 4, damaged 9, destroyed 6, did 437 assistance damage, and earned almost 43,000 credits with a premium account. Wasn't a first game of the day, but he still earned 1855 XP with the premium account. So, yeah, Hellcat. I do miss this tank. I didn't play it a lot because I felt it was overpowered, but after it got nerfed, I kind of regret not playing the Hellcat a lot more, because it was definitely a lot better back then than it is now. But that was just an ode to the Hellcat when it was at its absolute best, when it was fast, when it was maneuverable, it had decent reverse speed, and the aim time was a heck of a lot better. I want to thank Jack1011 Edwards and AustnW for sending those replays in so long ago, and I want to thank you guys for watching. What's your favorite memory of a Hellcat game? I'll see you next time.